the reason that whatever you want to implement, it never gets done, or whatever, you have planned, you seem to do everything right, but still, you're still not getting the results and you are still not able to execute things like a pro, is not because you are lacking something, or not because you are not doing or adding something important, because you have already added enough, you have done whatever is needed, still it's not working. That means somewhere there is a gap area which is not visible to you right now. So let me share what it is. Now, if I give you a heavy bag and ask you to carry from here and walk 10 kilometers, would you be able to do so? Yes, you might, but by the time you reach the 10 kilometers, you're already tired, fatigued, and who knows, some of you might be not even completing 1 kilometers, right? So what does that mean? That if the bag was not there, you might have easily walked the 10 kilometers. But if it is there, unnecessarily, you are carrying a burden which is not needed. So in short, you might have heard that how we are conditioned to do a lot, to hustle, to do things, to, focus on discipline, focus on routines, focus on this, focus on that, and do so many things in order to get where we want to go. But have you heard about, or have you implemented it yourself, of unbecoming who you don't want to or whom you don't need to become, so that you actually become the person who you are meant to be? So what does this mean? When you start cutting off, leaving out stuffs that are no more serving you, that are no more required for the journey that you are trying to achieve, or for the journey you are beginning to walk towards. Once you cut away the things that are no more required, you will see that the only thing that remains is what you need. And not just that you get better clarity, better direction, better speed, but also physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically, on all levels, you become much lighter in order to execute the stuffs that you really need to and the way it's need to be done. So what happens is, when you cut away the things that are not serving you or no more needed, the people, the environment, or any aspect of this journey which is no more serving you, which are not needed in this journey, it is time you keep it aside or you remove it and focus on what matters the most. Now let's be honest, you already know what to do, but still things like, what will people say? What will people say if I fail? Or what will happen if I fail? Or what happens if I get stuck? What happens if I waste my money, my time, my energy, and everything? So what if? So if you want to change the what if to what if I actually learn something in this? What if I lose it but I gain more? What if this helps me to reach my destination faster? So the way you approach things also tells a lot about how you are going to implement stuffs in order to get the result. In short, when you are focusing on the methodology, on the aspect of unbecoming, you actually become who you intend to become, consciously, subconsciously. Because think about it, if you look back, the way we all have been conditioned is to do more, have more, hustle more, anything that completely breaks you off, anything that burns you out, and you don't even have the willingness or the necessary energy to do what's needed. So what if you take a pause, take 2 steps back, and look at what you have right now in front of you in terms of things, in terms of what is needed in this journey, and also in terms of people. Because you can't move fast and forward with extra baggage which is not necessary. Remember that. You may call it letting go, cutting off, decluttering, removing, elimination, whatever you may want to call it, you call it. But most importantly, unbecoming focuses on what you shed off within you, not just externally, within you. It can be old patterns, old habits, old kind of self-talk, the kind of thought process, the mindset, the way you react versus the way you respond, the way you approach situations, the kind of meaning you give to every situation. So unbecoming is more of internal churning rather than external. So once you balance both the internal and the external of this process of unbecoming, what is not needed, who is not needed for this new you to become, you become the person who you intend to be. Let's say you are somebody, you can do it yourself by the way. You are somebody who always waits for validation from someone or the other, or from some people or the other, with respect to whatever you do. So what you do is, next time when you want to do something, instead of waiting for anybody's validation, just do it. It does not matter how it ends up, you just do it. What will happen is you will break one of your pattern, okay? And you actually go through the process of unbecoming the things that have been holding you back. Let's say you are somebody who is always thinking, let me do this, fix this a little better, then I will start tomorrow. Always procrastinating, always pushing it to the next date. The situation is right now, you put a full stop over there and you start. It does not matter. Even if it's ugly, you just take the step. If it fails, no problem, you take the step. It's not about how the result is turning out to be. The first aspect is, first of all, breaking your internal pattern. Because once you win within you, the external win is very easy. But in order to do so, you will have to have these steps going on little by little. Take these baby steps in order to break the patterns, in order for you to go through this unbecoming process to become who you are meant to become. So remember this, you don't need another course, you don't need another set of motivation, you don't need any extra set of addition. Maybe you have everything that you need. Now is the time for you to focus on unbecoming, okay? So remember this, it's not about what you add, it's also about what you eliminate when it is needed. It's not about emotions, it's about what you need to do in that situation in order for you to reach where you want to reach. And if you know someone who really needs to see this today, please share this video with them. Help somebody out there through this video. And if you have still not read my book, which is 7 Steps from Shame to Being Back in the Game, go ahead. It's there on Amazon. It's highly implementation book. Gift it to someone, or if you have not read yourself, read it yourself. And if you really like this video or these kind of videos, definitely subscribe, share, and like this video, because it helps us to make more videos and come up with more such content to help you out there. Thank you so much. See you soon in the next video. Namaskaram.